It's a great pleasure for me to welcome at the multi-channel launch at the 8th Print Day, Tatiana Okutina. Very warm welcome.
Thank you.
You're working for Laurie Merlin.
Yes.
And you did a study about luxury brands and the internet. What does the digitalization mean for luxury brands?
Yes, in fact, you're right. I was working for DIY stores, then for clothes, and now I'm conducting, in fact, the research on luxury brands. It's in the framework of my MBA at Graduate Business School in Grenoble in France. And why did I choose luxury brands? I think that luxury brands have a strong impact by the digital environment, and they were trying to keep the distance from digitalization, but they have to. And the problem for luxury brands is that the value they are giving is so fragile and is so intangible, it's not rational, that it's quite hard to confirm again and again why the people have to pay a high price. In fact, internet is killing the boundaries in social terms, in geographic terms, and internet makes everything transparent. Luxury brands were never as transparent as they were inspirational, and now they have to, because internet is making everything rationalized. That's the point. That's why I took these brands, because I think that they are so fragile on the one hand. On the other hand, it's a huge market. It's 850 billion euros globally. And if we just speak about personal luxury goods like clothes, like shoes, like watch, jewelry, it is more than 200 billion euros per year. So in fact, it's a huge market. And they risk to be affected quite negatively by internet.
You mean in pricing?
Exactly.
That could affect them?
That's an amazing comment.
Because people expecting that products are cheaper at the internet?
I think so. The study showed, and the study which I conducted surveyed almost 200 respondents from Europe, Russia, and ex-Soviet republics. And it's quite a representative sample. And the result of the survey showed that people expect on average 10% less, to pay 10% less online, because they assume that they're taking some risks, because they assume that there are no overheads. Our consumers are quite intelligent, and they say, hey, you don't pay for the rent, you don't pay for the consultants, why should I pay the same? Still, there is a tiny share of people that believe that the price should be fair. But I think that the most danger comes from multi-brand sites, because not all of them are controlled by the corporate brands. And let's say it's more or less like eBay or Amazon, but for luxury brands at Net-a-Porter, Vestiaire Collective, Yox, some Chinese local sites, some Russian local sites, and you will not be able to control all the distribution channels to be sure that the pricing policy which they apply is the one you want, is the one that you apply. I will give you one example, very drastic, about Chanel. Chanel had to cut the prices by 20% in China in April 2015, just because they could not compete anymore with their own prices, because the Chinese local resellers came to Paris, bought the Chanel products at Chanel boutiques with weakened euro, and they gained on the ratio of exchange rate. Exactly. So this is the thing, that internet makes everything transparent. They easily can check the prices, and they can see where they can get the value.
So that means luxury brands can nothing do against these trends?
I'm wondering. To be honest with you, what I see now is that luxury brands are quite reluctant to digitalization. Let's be honest that Burberry and Louis Vuitton, they are quite strong in that, but more than a third of luxury brands, they're still not present online. They don't sell online. And many of luxury brands, if they sell just a tiny range of all the assortment. That's why the customers can't buy it on the official sites of the brands, and they have to go to buy on other sites. I think that we need to acknowledge the fact that there are some customers who prefer to buy online. And it's a fact. My personal attitude, opinion, let's say, is that it's more or less a quarter of consumers which are more online, how to say, have more online preferences than offline preferences, but still it's 1/4. So you have to develop some outstanding digital experience to them on your sites so that they have a value to buy at your sites and not at multi-brand sites.
Okay, that means in the whole customer journey for luxury brands, digital will become more important, will have a more important role. But on the other side, you need stores, you need print, you need all of this. So you just add one channel more.
Absolutely. In fact, when I asked respondents what is their preferred channel to buy, it was absolutely brand boutiques.
Okay.
Brand boutiques and outlets as well. Outlets give them the opportunity to buy previous collections at a low price, but still to get the same inspiration, the same atmosphere. And only those who like online told that for them multi-brand sites are the best. So what do I mean by that? Still, people are looking for sensitive experience, for touching, for talking, for feeling good, for being treated as a VIP person, to feel self-confirmation, to feel that I am unique, I am exclusive, I am special, I belong to that. So absolutely, I fully agree with you that boutiques, they are very, very important. Maybe they need to reevaluate their model and their value, or how they deliver the value, but still it's incredibly important. And if we talk about prints, of course, this is one of inspirational ways to convey the value to the customer, to inspire you by some beautiful look or by some beautiful celebrity who wears some beautiful dresses and you want to be like her and you want to feel like her. I believe that we should not be black and white. And what we should do is to find this new golden recipe of the traditional things, physical things, and digital, ephemerical, virtual things.
Okay. Coming to an end, could that mean that print is also plays an important role to keep up the value of luxury brands?
I think so. I think what should be revised is maybe the content. So not the print as a media, but a content which we give to the print. I firmly believe that in luxury you have to be very much clienteling, you have to apply personal marketing. So maybe we rather talk about some niche editions, specialized editions to some VIP segments of customers than about mass production. But still, then there are magazines who deliver their notion, information to consumers, what's to wear, what are the trends, which are an important voice.
Could that also be personalized emballage? Packaging?
Of the magazines, you mean?
No, that you receive your luxury good in a personalized packaging.
Oh, that's so nice. I have not thought of that. Indeed, it could be, exactly. Because package adds value and you know it. It creates an additional value and an additional emotional feeling. Yes.
Okay. Tatiana, thanks a lot for being here with us at the multi-channel launch. I wish you a nice day. All the best.
Thank you, Knut. Thank you.